the generator is ready, so here we're waking the plane up. It's a Bombardier Challenger 604. It came out, I'm gonna say, in the mid to late 90s. Most of them came out with the Proline 4 avionics. We upgraded this airplane 2 years ago to what they call the Collins Fusion avionics suite, which all of the screens change. It's now synthetic vision, upgraded radar. It's a good airplane. It does a lot of things really well. It's comfortable, it's quiet, carries a good load, it's pretty fast. You can go non-stop across the United States, and I think Coach likes it, so that's the main thing. Okay, she's starting to fuel, so we're going to do a shut-off test. Make sure all that is tested. All right, here's the checklist. Battery master is on, FireX monitor test, APU electrics, we've started. Here's the most important button in the summertime, is turning the air on. And here's our fuel. Wing tanks and the aux and tail. It should be a little over 12,000, right around 12,000 pounds.
I'm gonna go grab the pins.
Okay. So we got to tell the aircraft where it is. So we copy that. That's our location satellite. These are our coordinates of where we are right now on the airport. And just for the record, Eric and I have learned what all these switches are. We're still learning all these. So we hope by the end of the month we'll have. You can edit that out, I hope. So here's our airspeed. That's our vertical speed, and this is our altitude. So we're climbing through 10,800 feet. So right now we've leveled at 20,000 feet, and we're speeding up 303 knots. Our ground speed is 423 knots across the ground. Okay, gear down, flaps 30, please. Beacon, door and cast.
It's close.
4-start checklist complete.
Clear right.
You are clear right. Our chief pilot just walked in front of the aircraft. Don't hit our chief pilot out there. Okay, Eric, ignition is on. NI is not required, windshield heat's on, probes are on. Takeoff config, cast. Before takeoff checklist is complete. This looks like runway 22 to me. You confirm that. I got started in flying. I took a ride in an airplane with an old man on a grass strip up at Lake Norman, and the bug bit me. I knew that's what I wanted to attempt to do. Worked hard, saved some money, bought an airplane when I was 16. Started taking flying lessons, and I just kept banging around flying, taking lessons. Went to work for an institutional food company. Got more of my ratings while working there. One of the guys that worked here at Joe Gibbs Racing, he and I worked on airplanes together. We talked one day and he said, "You should come fly some for Gibbs." And so I told him I'd love to do that as long as I got to fly in the G1, which is an old turboprop. And then 3 days later he called me. Ended up going down there doing some takeoff and landings, doing a little training, and then the rest is history. I've been here ever since. It's a different kind of flying. This kind of flying is corporate flying, race team flying, airline flying. It's a lot of people. You're flying with somebody different, a lot of the time. I couldn't imagine flying with anybody else but this group that I fly with here. Everybody here is like a big family. I tell everybody I want them to be safe and have a good time doing it, and I think we do a pretty good job of that. Now, Eric, of course, could disagree with everything I just said. That concludes our flight to Concord, North Carolina. We do it all. Give us a call. We're not happy till you're not happy. Hope you enjoyed your flight.
Yeah.
See you, buddy.
Love you, bye.
I'm back. They'll back the aircraft in. And this is what we do every weekend. You pull it out, you go fly it, and you put it back. It's amazing. It's a magic carpet.